Hello, this is the Purge with another 1750 Warhammer 40k battle report. In this battle report, it is Orks versus Imperial Guard. Now, we'll name the missions. The mission is Purge the Alien. The deployment is Dawn of War. We'll go through the armies. For my Orks first, there are 2 Dakka jets in reserve with 3 twin-linked super shooters and 3 fight racers. These are 3 cans with grot riggers, armor plates and 3 rockets. Also in reserve are the knobs, 6 knobs in a battle wagon with big choppers, heavy armor, cyborg bodies because of the pain boy and a war banner. We also have 5 Deathcopters with 5 buzzsaws and 5 twin-linked rocket launchers. We also have the war boss, and the knobs are with the war boss in the battle wagon. The battle wagon has 2 big shooters. I've lost the other one somewhere, apologies. The war boss has a heavy armor, a cyborg body, a attack squig, a big attack squig. It's got a big chopper and heavy armor, if I've already said that. The battle wagon has 2 big shooters, a death roller, and I think that's it. 30 boys with the usual chopper lads, with the knob, with power claw and boss pole. 20 shooter boys with a knob, with power claw and boss pole, and another 3 killer cans with grot riggers, armor plates, and 3 rockets. Now it's off to the Imperial Guard player.
Yeah, we'll start with the tanks. We have a Hellhound with a heavy bolter on the front. We've got Eradicator Nova Cannon, Lehman Russ, and we have a Lehman Russ battle tank. Despite it being a demolisher cannon, it's actually just a battle one. We've got the Peace, Chimera, multi-laser, heavy bolter. We have the company command squad in today. We've got 3 plasma, 1 melter. We go over to a Manticore. We've got a 40-man squad leading by Lord Commissar, 2 power fists. We have 3 auto cannons and 1 las cannon, and the rest are just normal guys. Over here we have another Chimera, but this is also a multi-laser heavy bolter, but we don't have the multi-laser, it's glued on. Platoon command squad with 3 melters and 1 plasma, and 2 sentinels armoured with 2 plasma cannons and smoke launchers, and the Aegis defence line, and we have Vendetta and Marble in turn 1 for Imperial Guard. We moved up, we didn't move up, the tanks moved up. We fired, and the main damage was caused around the central lane of the 30 mob. Unfortunately, we had an Eradicator in there, took out, I think, 7 of them. Then the Manticore fired, got 3 direct hits. So, hit 18, wounded 14, 14 gone. Yeah, and we blew up the battle wagon? Yep. Battle wagon with the quad gun and 2 auto cannon and a las cannon into the side. And Sentinels popped smoke instead of firing plasma cannons, and everything else stayed still because we're Imperial Guard. That's the end of our turn 1. These also got pinned, these aren't pinned. End of our turn 1. Turn 1.
This is Orc turn 1 with what I'm reporting. These moved 4 inches, then fired into them, into Sentinels, made 1 lose a hull point and snap fire next turn on the damage chart. These difficult terrain 2 inches, then ran another 6. These guys did nothing because they're pinned. These guys, the shooter boys, ran or up to here. These guys fired into the Hellhound, destroyed the heavy bolter sponson with the, and also reduced it to a hull point. So that was Orc turn 1. So this is Imperial Guard turn 1.
And that was the end of turn 2 Imperial Guard. We have Flamer, killed 3 guys round the corner. Vendetta took out 1 of them. Manticore fired on them, got 3 shots again. Took out both of them, exploded 1, took out nearly all of that squad left. I think it was 7. Sentinels fired at their killer cans, I think they are. Got hot on 1, so they're both on 1 whole point left. plasma cannon fired at them. It hit one, didn't do anything. We have quad gun and 3 autocannons. Oh no, sorry. Marble hit these first. He took out half the squad. Then we went for the battle tank, hit into them, took out 2 more. Then we went for the quad gun and the 3 autocannons with the war boss, and the war boss saved 4 wounds and lost his final 2. And Nova Cannon fired at them, took out only 1 or 2, I think. And that seems to be the end of turn 2 Imperial Guard. Over turn 2.
Orc turn 2. These moved, fired, did nothing. What came from reserve? The Deathcopters and the Dakka Jet. These guys just regrouped and rallied. Well, whatever. They moved and then went up here. One's having a nice time in the bush. He ran because he's just a psychopath, because he's a pain boy. These were wrecked. This came onto the board, fired at that, tried to glance it to hell, failed to do so. These guys outflanked, fired all their 5 rockets, all of them hit. 4 of them penetrated into the Lehman Russ that was barrage or ignored cover saves. Into the rear armour, 4 pens. Managed to make it explode 4 inches, did not harm any of these. And that was officially my turn 2. It is now turn 3 of the Imperial Guard.
Turn 3 of the Imperial Guard, we've got, when it focuses, there we go. Things moved up, Vendetta moved up, we managed to destroy the rest of the squad with the Vendetta, the Hellhound and the Battle Cannon, just basically picking off like 3 more guys. Lord Commissar separated off from the squad, fired a quad gun at the remaining guy, killed him. Everything focused their firepower on the Killer Khans. 3 plasmas, 1 melter, took out Deathcopters, sorry. Those are Killer Khans.
Those are Khans.
Right. 1 got hot, caused 5 hull point damage. And then we fired las cannon, 3 autocannons, 5 hull point damage, that took all 5 out. Sentinels fired at them again and did nothing again. Multi-laser fired, did nothing, and survey of the area. And that's our turn. And now we go into turn 3 Orcs with the Dakka coming in.
Turn 3 of the Orc turn. Dakka Jet came on, got intercepted by the quad gun, didn't choose to evade, but he rolled a penetrating hit and can only snapfire this turn, in which case he did so, declared a war, only inflicted a glancing hit. Better than last time, I suppose. This guy sped from here and flew. Quite literally, he's now very much in the atmosphere. He fired into the quad gun, 18 shots, made him wound, killed it. Oh, I forgot about them. May as well roll for them now, apparently. My opponent says I'm allowed to. 4's to hit, 6, and a 1. So, 2 6s, so 2 hits. Strength 8, 4's to glance. 1 glance and hit on one of them. 1's a wreck, hey! And they've just wrecked, as you've seen, a thingamajig, a sentinel, and that was my turn 3. After my opponent's turn 3, we're declaring it the end game because there's utterly nothing else.
This is turn 4 of Imperial Guard. We've basically moved up the sentinel and flattened out dangerous terrain past the Chimera. Melgun fired out snapshot, hit, and caused glance on 1 and a 2. Autocannons fired into the Dakka Jet, caused, I don't know, overall,
on 1 hull point, it's destroyed the big super shooter and it's stunned.
Overall, multi-laser quad gun, not quad gun, autocannons fired on it.
Yeah, don't say!
Vendettas fired into it as well, and it's on 1 hull point left. More melters fired at that, didn't do anything, and that's the end of it, because nothing really else to do. Okay, that was
we're calling it victory conditions. He got Slay the Warlord in first blood. He's also got Linebreaker if that's a scoring unit, which it is. He's won by 3, plus tabling nearly half the army, so yeah, he has won by miles. It is a crushing defeat to the Orks, and a glorious victory to the Imperial Guard, or shall I say Genestealer cult. Mainly because of one guy, Genestealer cult. So, that was 1750 points of a Warhammer 40k battle report. Genestealer cult Imperial Guard versus Orks. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like this battle report, please give it a like and a subscribe. This is the Warp Forge with a 1750 Warhammer 40k battle report. Genestealer cult Imperial Guard versus Orks. Signing out.